raise your hand if you're under the age of 21. Okay, so like a lot of us. Now, for those of you who just answered that question, have you ever drank alcohol? Raise your hand. You're not going to get in trouble? Okay, cool. So my claim is that the drinking age of 18 could like be smarter for like our society. The reason why is like, why is it that like, so we can vote, we can buy tobacco, we can drive, we can like be in the military, but why can't we drink alcohol? Over the summer, my friend got married, and you know, like before, like you cut the cake, you had like the champagne toast. We had apple cider. It was fine. But it's only that she doesn't drink. It's the fact that like it was against the law. So that, I don't know. Like I thought that was something that if you're getting married, like you should be able to have champagne at your wedding. And my second point would be that when you're 18. You're still, you're responsible, you're able to learn how to drink responsibly, you're still under your parents' roof, the parental supervision is still intact, and you're able to know your tolerance. You can know if you like whiskey, if you like wine, if you prefer beer. My parents have always said, liquor before beer, you're in the clear, beer before liquor, you've never been sicker, and I can vouch for that. We've all had that time. And so going into college, we're binge drinking, like we're not knowing like how to do it. My friends back home, I'm from Texas, and so they're all like, they're in their fraternities and they're like doing like God knows what on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And so they're like, and like their parents like would not let them drink. Like it was really strict, like especially like in my hometown. And so now that they're like at University of Texas and like Arkansas and Oklahoma, they drink every single day, and they don't even know what they're putting down their throat. It's just like whatever will like make the day go quicker or something like that. And so Brandon Griggs from CNN says that the minimal legal drinking age laws have proven to be a very effective and important countermeasure for reducing drunk driving when younger drivers are involved, because by this time people already like know how to drink. When my second point being that in European countries the legal drinking age is 18. But when you're 16, you can buy beer and wine and like order it at restaurants. And when you're 18, that's when you can buy like the whiskey, the tequila, the vodka, like all the hard things. And so in European countries, like there's less of an awe factor. My friend Finn, he's on the basketball team here. He's from Germany, and so when he came here, he was just like, oh, like why can't like I drink? Like at home, like me and my brothers have a beer like with every meal my mom makes. It's not weird. And also, my parents went to Europe over Christmas break, and every meal they had a glass of wine. And so my mom got to the point, she was like, I'm just tired of wine, like I just want water. And they were almost like offended because it's like part of their lifestyle to have wine with every single meal. And so Will Burton from US Today says that in many southern European countries, roughly 1 in 10 of all drinking occasions result in intoxication, while in the United States, almost half of all drinking occasions result in intoxication. Because like these Europeans, like they know how to drink, like they're taught in moderation. When they're 12 years old, they're like their parents are teaching them like, hey, it's okay to have a glass of wine, but you don't need to get drunk. While us Americans, like sometimes our goal is to get drunk, like on the weekends. But with them, like they're taught how to casually do it in moderation. And Huffington Post says that alcohol to America under the age of 21 is a forbidden fruit. And people in Europe, they think, why is it forbidden fruit? It's not bad for you. But we're making it bad for ourselves because we're not like learning how to do it the appropriate way. And so Layla Brizadzia from Odyssey Online says, I remember being fascinated by the level of respect and control young Europeans had when they drank. The explanation was that they had better exposed to alcohol almost their entire lives, as enjoying a glass of wine at dinner is not uncommon for children at the age of 12. These kids knew how much alcohol they could handle because they were taught about it in an upfront, transparent way. And so with that, blogger Kara Swadgerson, she moved here from Italy, and she was 20 years old. And when she saw that the legal drinking age was 21, she was like, well, why? Like I don't understand. And so when she came to America, because she came for college, she noticed that our goal was to get drunk, while back home it was mainly for a social event with her friends, or for like New Year's Eve having a glass of champagne. And so with her, it was okay to have it with every meal, unlike here. And to conclude with that, with the laws today and the ability to learn and drink responsibly and appropriately, the fact that European countries have been smarter with their drinking, with the lower drinking age, the United States would benefit lowering the drinking age due to the fact that we would finally know how to do it and be appropriate with it like the Europeans are, if we're taught in moderation by our parents and our society, and it would result in more responsible drinking decisions made by us. Thank you.